we need to align the cameras from a time perspective, so it needs to clap as crisply and as cleanly as it can, all right?
All right.
So after 3, 1, 2, 3. That's okay. It was all right. Can you give it? No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Sync clap. Yeah, an absolute classic. Right, I've got some questions on my phone here.
Yeah.
They've started off with the old Strimmer over there again. A teammate, Magnus Sheffield. I believe you grew up in the same town.
Yeah.
So,
like 5K away.
So how long have you known him?
I think probably going on, maybe almost 10 years now.
Oh, wow. So proper since you were proper little kids before you...
Yeah, maybe that's pushing it, but...
Right.
Yeah. Like, it's interesting though, because like 3 years is like when we were younger was quite a bit of time, but now it's like we're close. But yeah, we weren't like always that close, but I always knew him.
And what about conversations with Magnus while the kind of deal was going through and you've ended up here, you got a relatively long-term deal. Did you have a chat with Magnus about what the vibe was like in the team? Did you pick his brains a bit? Yeah,
I mean, for sure. I was like fortunate to get the opportunity to come here in January last year, and I knew the vibe was good, but then Magnus was just able to kind of reassure that with me. So yeah, it was definitely good to have another American and someone who lives so close to me to talk about the team. So
what do you like on sand and in the cross? Because you're an amazing cross rider.
Yeah.
But what you like on sand? We're not going to ask you to do any tricks.
So sand was my enemy in cross.
Well, sure. Okay.
So yeah, it's a no-go for me. Yeah.
What tips have you got? Because it's like running on a razor's edge, isn't it?
Look forward is the biggest tip, and the thing I did the least. So
okay,
it's a good tip. If I didn't do it, then you should do it in sand.
Okay, right, and that's my tip if I ever ride in any sand. Right, got some rapid fire questions here for you. Have you had any opportunities yet to sample, they were in Mallorca, any British? Wow. You any good at ornithology?
No.
That looked almost prehistoric. That was like, I thought it was a pterodactyl.
Could be.
Actually, what's your favourite dinosaur? That's not a pterodactyl, by the way. It was not in Jurassic Park. It's Mallorca.
T-Rex.
T-Rex, classic. Absolute classic. Bit of a niche question. What's your second favourite dinosaur? Because mine's a Stegosaurus.
How about pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl. That was nearly a pterodactyl.
I think I just saw it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We're getting a little bit close to the sea here, so we don't want to get. I mean, it's very gentle. Are you a fan of the sea?
It's okay. Like I'm fancy.
It's okay.
Like one day on the beach, but then I'm over it.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. I find it magical.
Yeah.
I find the sea magical. So peaceful. I think I'm going to end my days, not literally, but I'll retire by the sea, I think.
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we've done a bit of research here. Our research department at INEOS Grenadiers, they tore up the budget and just went deep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Miami or New York City?
New York.
Why?
That's just, I'm from New York State. I think it would be bad if I said anything else. And yeah, it's just
reasons.
It's just the Big Apple. Like
it is cool.
You can't beat it.
IHOP. I don't even know what IHOP is. IHOP or Denny's?
IHOP.
Can you explain to me what IHOP is?
It's like are you guys familiar with diners?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a diner.
So when I went to New York, my son said we need to go to a Denny's.
Okay.
So we went to a Denny's. It's kind of super beige.
I'd say IHOP's a little bit nicer.
So there's slightly higher quality.
I'd say so.
Okay, good stuff. What would you pick? What's your go-to choice on the menu at IHOP then? What would you choose?
I think I've never been to IHOP or Denny's outside of breakfast, so just go for a stack of pancakes.
How high would the stack be?
Well, I think it's only like 3 high.
Okay.
But they're quite wide.
They're quite
diameter is quite big, yeah.
Pancake diameter, I love it.
Yeah.
Right, this is a cracking question. What's your favourite garbage plate in Rochester?
Yeah, people at home are going to hate me for this answer, and maybe they can't even say I'm from Rochester, but I've never had a garbage plate.
For the viewers, I found out what a garbage plate was earlier.
Yeah.
Can you describe what it actually is?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything you get at like a sort of hamburger restaurant, like hamburger meat, fries, what else? Cheese.
Yeah. Onion rings?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Could be onion rings.
And these are pretty big, I believe.
Oh, massive. Yeah, even just like any sort of meat kind of just thrown into one sort of big plate. It's a garbage plate.
So it's literally, it's that, okay, great stuff.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what else we've got. A tandem miraculously appears,
Okay.
and you can choose one person, again, living or dead, which is quite strange. They'd essentially be a ghost, riding for 100 miles. Who would your ideal tandem partner be?
I'm going with Eddie Merckx because I have to do less work, sorry.
Would he be on the front, on the back?
Whichever has like the most power, like, cause like whichever, I don't know if it's like the same on a tandem.
I don't know. We'd probably need to ask Dan Bigham. I mean, he's probably done a lot bit of tandem research.
Yeah, well, I'll put him on the back.
Put him on the back.
Yeah.
And what era Eddie would it be? Because Eddie's been around, he's about 80, isn't he, Eddie now? So what era Eddie would you have?
When was he fat? Like the 70s was his prime?
60s, 70s.
Yeah, we'll go 1971 Eddie Merckx. I don't know. That's just a total.
I think that's a pretty, I mean, I reckon because Eddie Merckx was pretty good every single year of his career. I think that was probably a pretty vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage.
I know I'm not doing too much work and we're still flying, so.
People who watch this and getting to know you, mate. Yeah. I mean, you're still a very young man, but how would you describe yourself as a rider right now? And off the back of that, what are you hoping to achieve in 2024? So what sort of rider are you?
Yeah, I mean, like in the past, I've done well in climbing races as well as the GC. So yeah, that's my goal, to someday be able to ride at that level in the pro ranks. But yeah, in 2024 is just to learn from these guys that have so much experience, and yeah, just to get, used to the professional life.
Yeah. And if you learned anything so far, because it's been a very short tenure, we're still, a couple of months away from the start of the season. So what's your feelings about the team so far, and what have you taken on board already?
Yeah, it's just like super relaxed. Like it's like when it comes down to it, it's serious, like when you need to be. But yeah, then it's all like good humor off the bike too. So.
And who are you rooming with?
Currently, no one actually.
No one.
Yeah.
Who would you reckon would be the ultimate teammate or to room with?
I'd love to room with G once, just to. I mean, he's done so much. It could be, amazing to do that.
That's wonderful though, isn't it? You mentioned G. What is he, like 37, 38? You just turned 18.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. The day of the medicals in Manchester was your 18th birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously acutely aware of your relatively young age. And how does it feel, like coming straight from the junior race to the world tour?
It's amazing, and like sometimes I have to slow down and realize like where I'm at, because it happened so fast, and sometimes I just have to think like what I'm like. I have to humble myself and say, wow, I'm like already, and I think the best team in the world. So
must be one continuous pinch me moment, really, mustn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Looking forward to 2024, AJ. What are you most looking forward to?
Yeah, just getting to know my new teammates better, and learn from these guys. They have so much experience. And just get used to the life as a professional.
Last question before we wrap things up. The sun is fading over the hillside. I mean, this is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
You go at the end of the pier and just sit and watch.
Yeah.
Sit on the dock of the bay.
Yeah.
But have you had a chance now to sample any British snacks?
Oh yeah.
Any nibbles, sweet or savoury?
Oh.
What's your go-to?
Definitely wouldn't call it a snack, but I just love a good fish and chip.
Well, that's it. I think that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what? Okay. Salt and vinegar?
Yeah, why not?
Ketchup?
Oh man, mayo.
Mayo, okay.
Yeah.
And what about curry sauce?
I haven't. I actually, I can't say because I haven't had it.
You need to try curry sauce one time. You need to try gravy.
Yeah.
Well, get yourself some mushy.
Is it different than?
Completely different to gravy. I don't know. It's just like brown meaty soup.
Okay, we have that. We had that.
Yeah. So pour that on your fish and chips. It sounds so wrong. Beef on fish. It's so right.
It's definitely good.
Yeah. There we go. Beef on fish.
That's good.